All right, guys. Um, I got a new cat. Uh, I'd say 2 weeks ago. Um, and it worked out perfectly because I had been wanting to get a new cat because after I moved out here to Texas, um, about a month after I was here in my apartment, I ended up adopting a cat, Cleo, and uh, it was thanks to my friend from high school that I was able to get her. My friend from high school also lives in Texas now, but she lives 2 hours away, right? And she fosters animals. The two of us have always been very big people. Um, so she fosters animals, and she knows someone who I think this lady runs the animal rescue place. Excuse me, sorry. And so she got me in touch with her, and I was able to adopt Cleo. And then my friend Audra from high school, um, she was able to drive Cleo over here the 2 hours with her husband and her kids, and they spent the day here, and it was great, you know. Which I'm very grateful to Audra for that, you know. And then, but it's been a few months now that I've been out here. I've been in this apartment since November, got Cleo in December, and then now it's almost the end of May. May is ending, and it's almost June. And so yeah, I wanted to get a new cat because I don't like the fact that Cleo is alone when I have to go to work, and I just want her to have a friend. Um, but I was worried because Cleo has always been the very timid type. Like now that she's come out of her shell and everything, and she knows that she's safe with me, and she knows that I won't hurt her or anything. She's very playful. She gets the zoomies a lot. She's very affectionate. The only thing she doesn't like is being picked up. So I don't pick her up, but she'll lay with me. She'll cuddle with me. She's very affectionate. Like I said, she's opened up a lot and she's very comfortable. But still, I wasn't sure how she would react with another cat. And I didn't want to get a cat that was gonna end up bullying Cleo, um, because then I feel like if they didn't, you know, get along, if it became something that Cleo was hiding again and very scared, I would have to get rid of the cat, like send it back, which would suck. I would feel bad for that cat too, because I'm sure the cat would have been, happy being in a new home, and then you have to send it back. I always, like I said, I'm a big animal person, so I always think about how the animal feels. And I wouldn't want Cleo to be scared and uncomfortable, but then I wouldn't want the other cat to feel bad if I had to send it back. So I was very hesitant, and finally I was like, you know what? If it's meant to be, um, something will come up. Maybe I'll find a stray kitten or something. Um, but then the lady I adopted Cleo from messaged me because I keep in contact with her to send her pictures of Cleo so that she knows that Cleo's doing well and everything. And so she messaged me while I was at work, and she was like, "How do you think Cleo would do with another cat? I have this cat. Um, she's very shy. I really need to find her a good home." And I was like, "This is perfect. This feels like it's meant to be." So I was like, "Yeah, I'll 100% adopt her." And Audra was able to come out again with her family, and we we spent we spent the day together again. And now, uh, I have two cats, Cleo and Duchess. At first, I named Duchess Bear, but my mom was like, "That's kind of a boy's name. Like, she needs a feminine name. That name Bear doesn't really go with her." So I was like, okay. And I thought of Duchess from, the Aristocats. So that's her name, Duchess. And yeah, she's doing really well. It's crazy because, so when my friend brought her out, I had requested that day off and then the 2 days after so that I could stay home and kind of, monitor her and Cleo and make Duchess feel comfortable and safe, and also let them get to know each other with me around, because I just didn't want them to fight or anything. Had to turn on the light. So anyways, I requested those 3 days off, and they ended up giving me 4 days off. So I was able to stay home and, you know, pet Duchess, make her feel safe, make her feel at home, you know. And the second day, Duchess was laying next to me and she had stretched out, and I took a picture of her and I sent it to the lady I adopted her from. And she was like, "That's crazy. I've been fostering her for 2 months and she never stretched out like that. She always hissed at me." Um, and this was only, like I said, day 2 of her being with me. And she did, hiss at me in the beginning whenever I'd go to pet her, but I would put my hand out slowly, let her smell my hand, and then pet her. And eventually she started trusting me. Like I said, she's been here about 2 weeks, and I'm very happy with the progress. At first, Cleo was she was not happy. And I did not expect Cleo to be the one to be hissing and growling and, all that stuff. But she was. And, but now I've taken pictures, some videos. They're doing really well. They're getting used to each other. They're warming up to each other. What I've done is I would sit next to Duchess and pet her, and then I'd call Cleo over to me, and like Duchess would be on one side, Cleo would be on the other, and I'd pet them both so that they would be kind of close to each other, and I would be petting them at the same time. And since I've been doing that, they've kind of started, walking closer together, and they even I'll put the video up here where they smelled each other's noses. So yeah, I'm very happy with the progress. She decided to come out. She's doing so much better. Hey, bear. Mama, just come over here and say hi. Duchess is in there. Look, Cleo, Duchess, you guys just you gotta get used to each other. Okay? You guys are now sisters. Cleo, Duchess is now a part of this family. She is your sister. Okay? Yes. Yes, she is your sister. Duchess, Cleo is your sister. Mamacita, come here. Mamacita, come here. Come, Mamacita bonita. Mamacita, come here. It's okay, it's just Duchess. She's nice. Duchess is nice. Come here. It's okay. It's okay, mamas. Come here. Mamacita, come here. It's okay. No? Okay, well. Still a little bit of progress. Cleo has officially stopped hissing at Duchess. I don't think she really hissed at Duchess. Well, yesterday, I felt like she hissed at Duchess one time, and Duchess hissed back. But today, I got back from work and I realized that they haven't been hissing at each other at all. Cleo's right here, and Duchess is over there. And I just gave them each soft food, so they're nice and fed and drink some water. Let me see if I can. Oh, hold on. Did you really just hiss? I just said you stopped hissing. Go on, Mama. That's Duchess. Duchess.
Because this thing, this blood, it's not in you the way.
That's Cleo. That's Duchess. Starting to get closer to each other. You got it. You got it. It's okay. It's okay, Duchess. No worries. No worries.